everybody. How are you? You look funny right now. I'm straightening my hair. And I figured I would post an update for you all. First thing, I did a thing. I dyed my hair. So over here, I had a really dark, like all around the top here, I had a really dark line. And I had highlights in my hair that were really light. And yeah, they weren't looking nice. So I talked to my hairdresser and she said, well, we can do the same thing again, but didn't have $150 to spend on that. And the last time that I went, it was a birthday present from my best friend. So she said, well, if you don't want to do that, we can just do an all over color and that'll be like $80. And $80 is still a lot of money. And she knows that. She's a lovely lady that I know from church and also from the barn that I used to board 7 at. I knew her daughter from the barn. So, lovely, lovely lady. I love going to her house and getting my hair done. We have a lot of fun together. But it's still $80 and I don't have it. So I ended up just going to Walmart. And $15 box hair dye. I went as close to my natural color, like a shade darker than my natural color. And I had Mike dye my hair. I think this is just last week or a few days ago. I think Thursday. I think it was Thursday. No. It had to have been Monday last week. I think it was Monday last week. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, yeah, that's what I did. I went ahead and I got the closest that I could get to my root color, and it actually turned out okay. So, figured I would just throw a straightener through it. And I think that looks much better. I usually don't use a lot of heat on my hair because I am trying to grow it out. But, it's kind of in my way, so, I don't know. But I think it looks a lot better. At least I don't have that big, huge line across there. You see, it still got some color, which is nice. It sort of looks like it's been highlighted. See that? It sort of looks like it's been highlighted. But that's probably just residual from what it was. But the hope is that it will grow out better than the last one. So that's that. At least that's all done. I gotta put this away. This is really hot. Chop. I always get really nervous that, my kids are gonna grab it or one of the dogs because they're ridiculous. So I'm gonna bring it down this way. My kids are sleeping. So, and I have a bet any money that my husband's also sleeping downstairs. It is what it is. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys an update. We are moving right along. Sorry, I'm trying to put you down. We are moving right along with the renovations. We've got the approval for the renovations, and I've narrowed it down. I'm waiting for one more quote from the roofer that I really, really like. And tomorrow morning, I have to talk to the worker, to the lady, I don't know what you call her, the lady who works at the funding place. And I'm going to talk to her and tell her, okay, these are the two that we've decided on one company for the roofing and one company for the interior renovations. So we're doing main floor, wheelchair accessible bathroom, laundry room combo, and a main floor bedroom. So I'm in my room right now, but when that work is done, Mike and I are moving down to the main floor bedroom, and I don't have to carry him upstairs anymore. I pretty much I piggyback him up the stairs every night. It's just gotten that bad with his back. So I'm really excited for all of this work to start. The lady was away on vacation for the last week, so which was fine because I wanted to get a couple of more quotes. I wasn't totally sold on the people that the companies that we had originally chosen. I wasn't totally sold on them, so I wanted to get a couple more quotes, and I'm glad I did. So Mike and I have decided exactly who we want doing the work, and tomorrow morning I get to talk to her about it, and hopefully right away get the go ahead, and hopefully we can get the roof done within a couple of weeks or so, and then the interior renovations can start, and hopefully that doesn't take too long either. But so we've been really busy, going through a lot of stuff and decluttering. I think we're gonna have a yard sale. I've got a couple of boxes already put together of things that, it's not like they're worth a lot, but they're worth something. And if I can have a yard sale and even make, $50 or $60 from the stuff that I don't want anymore, then why not? So hopefully I know I'll be able to get a lot more stuff into the yard sale boxes, but that's what we're going to plan on do. And Sunny had her babies last Sunday. She had 7 more babies, and I'm really excited about that. Two-Tone, our newest doe, she is actually due late this week. So we have 7 babies right now, and we'll have how many more? Probably by the end of the week, so that's really exciting too. So the boys are doing really great with their schoolwork. We have the end of the year homeschool party coming up, and that's with our regular homeschool group. All the kids get together at one of the family houses, and they have a small hobby farm, and every year we go and we just celebrate, the kids' homeschool year and all of their milestones, and the kids get to play. There's a huge pond, so every time we go over to their house, I have to start remembering to bring towels and changes of clothes because they're in the pond all the time. They're filthy and soaked. So they love it. All the kids do. It's always a good time. And then Luke's birthday is coming up too. And I asked him this year, I said, do you want to have a birthday party with your friends, or do you want to forego the birthday party and we'll go to Burger King, his favorite place in the entire world. We'll go to Burger King for supper, and we'll go to the arcade afterwards. There's a huge arcade, and he's been dying to go, and he chose that he really wanted to go to the arcade. So I said, okay. So we're not going to do a birthday party for him, but the day of his birthday, we are going to take him out for Burger King and to the arcade, and it's going to be super fun. I just know it's going to be super fun. It's great. So yeah, so that's about what we're up to right now. In terms of the social benefits tribunal forms, I did finally get my paperwork back from them, And we do have a court date now. The sad part is, it's not until November, but at least we have a date now. So that's still in progress. It hasn't hit the back burner. It's just a waiting game now, and trying to decide, like, not trying to decide, just waiting for that date, and then that will be the deciding factor. At that point, they will make the decision on what to do about that. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go ahead and look back in my videos. You will see it. If I remember, I will post a link to it in the description. So yeah, as for summer plans, we are not planning on doing that much because we've got like the renovations underway, or will be underway. One thing that we're really thinking about doing is, like, because of our homeschool schedule, we homeschool for 6 weeks on, 1 week off, and we go year round just because that's what works for us. My kids are very good with getting, like 2 months off, no routine, no schedule. Not a good thing. That's when problems happen. We don't do it that way. We do school for 6 weeks and then we take a week off throughout the entire year. So in terms of like summer break, we're going to have a couple of weeks in the summer where we will have like a vacation or staycation, whatnot, however you want to call it. And what we plan on doing is we're going to set the tent up in the backyard. We have torn down the trampoline and we've tucked it up in behind a tree and secured it there. And we're going to set up the tent, and we'll spend time in the tent this summer. We'll do cookouts. And I think that will also be beneficial because with renovations going on in the house, we'll be spending a lot of time out in the backyard, especially with the dogs, because they ain't gonna have that. So that's what we plan on doing. I'm not sure if I know that we'll be getting together with our homeschool group, a lot of park days, a lot of library days. I'm thinking about having movie days with friends as well, but I'm not sure what that looks like, and I have to think more on that. But that's something I've been considering as well, is doing movie nights with some of our homeschool friends, or movie afternoons with some of our homeschool friends, just for, like, of course it depends what's going on with renovations. But so yeah, that's what's happening now. And I think that I've covered everything. But yeah, it's been really busy getting the contractors out here. Who knew it would be so hard to get contractors out? We have a chimney and it needs repair, but we don't use the chimney for heat. It's just literally a pipe is going all the way out the chimney for a hot water tank. It's not used for heat any longer, and our hot water tank is electric, so the chimney needs repair. But I'm looking at it going, if we're not using it for heat, if it's not necessarily have to be there, because you can vent your hot water out through like a pipe, right? So if we don't necessarily need the chimney, why do I want to repair it? I love the look of the brick chimney on a house, and I love the look of a brick chimney with the heat coming out during the winter. It's cozy and homey, looks nice. I love that look, but it's not being used for that. And so why would I want to repair it if I can just have it removed? Because if I have it repaired, it's just future maintenance. It's asking for future maintenance. So I've tried to get mason guys out here to see if they can repair or pull it down to get quotes. Literally, I was not able to get one mason guy out here. It's crazy. Other contractors, like I've had a slew of roofers come out, no problem. But I've had like interior work, like bathrooms, renovators. I've called tons and tons and tons, and I've got 4 quotes, I believe, and for interior work. It's not like it's a huge job. The biggest part of the job is removing the old hot tub that's in the floor. That's the biggest part of the interior work, especially for these contractor renovator guys who install bathrooms every day. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is. And to get contractors, I never thought it would be such a big deal, such a hard thing. Like, I have literally been working all month long, nearly every single day, calling contractors and finding, doing research and just trying to get people to come out and take a look and listen to my ideas and what we need done and give me a quote. It's taken me all month to do this. So, yeah, that's it. Just been very busy with all this type of work, and also decluttering and moving things around and finding. I have a table in my bedroom right now because when Mike and I move downstairs, this is going to become the computer room. So we put a table up here because the boys' desk that they have now is like an old teacher's desk. It's huge, it's hardwood, it's heavy. There's no way we were going to be able to get it up here. So we found this table on the side of the road. My neighbors tossed it. They got a brand new table, so I took this one, and it has 3 bar stools with it. It's like a bar height table, and it's got 3 of the chairs with it. And we brought it up here into our bedroom because I had nowhere else to store it. But that's where the computer room is going to be in here now. So yeah, we've been just busy moving things around, decluttering, finding better spots for things, deciding what we're keeping, what we're getting rid of. And it is amazing when you buy or move into a house, a new home that you buy, you declutter all kinds of stuff before you move, and then when you move into the new place, you have to buy more stuff. It's crazy the amount of stuff that you accumulate in 5 years. I've been here for 5 years now. I don't know where I got half the stuff that I did. So we're getting rid of a lot, and that's where the yard sale is coming in. So that's it for now. Almost 20 minutes of an update for you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me while I finished my hair. I think it looks really good with the color, and I'll probably just keep doing this for a while. Only if I end up getting like roots. Then I'll just keep trying to color match it. I don't know, but yeah, it is growing nicely. I'm getting some more length. A year ago, it was like up to my chin kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks so much for being with me tonight. I appreciate all of you for hanging out. And if you are still here, drop in the comments. Let me know. What are you planning on doing this summer? Do you have any vacation plans? Are you going somewhere hot? Are you going to Disney? Are you going to take your camper and go out to the campground? Are you just staying home? What are you doing this summer? Let me know in the comments, and we will see you all in the next one. Take care. God bless you all. Bye.